Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? Well, it's time for another fridge talk. As you can see, I'm still by the most important what am I saying? The most important thing in my fridge. I'm suited and booted, so I can do it. And I thought I'd ask, we're still on the pension front, and I thought I'd ask pose another thing that I hear a lot of people talking about, and that is, my retirement income will come from. Will it come from your pension? Will it come from your business? Or will it come from property? My question is this: your business. Your business is worth what it's worth. And unless you've debranded, and I hope I'm talking to self-employed, maybe start-up businesses, really small limited companies like myself, there's only myself and my good lady. My business is me. And if I wasn't in it, it wouldn't be worth in it. So it's only going to be worth something if I debrand or take me as a personality away from the business, but leave the business name. So possibly, and rightly so for me right now, precarious to say I'm going to retire on the proceeds of my business. Likewise, property. Today's property could be tomorrow's not so good property. We could have periods of no rent, no tenants. We can't sell it. So effectively the asset ends up being worth zero. Now don't bombard my inbox and scream and shout at the phone, but if you think about it for 1 second, if you've got property and you haven't got a tenant and you can't sell it, then what is the realisable value of that property? It's not worth much. And today's good area could be tomorrow's bad area, and today's bad area could be tomorrow's good area. And that's the conundrum of a property investor and someone who always focuses on property. With regards to pension, you've got a myriad of investment opportunities available to you. Some really, really cautious and carry no risk, like a cash fund, and some that can be seen as higher risk, such as emerging markets or Far Eastern funds, real whizzy names. The historic performance is showing brilliant, but it could also end up being not worth much. So how do you control that? How do you correlate? Well, you certainly don't take one out of another. You certainly don't turn around and say, well, I'm going to cash in my pension and buy a property in its physical form. Because to cash out of a pension, yes, you can take a quarter of the fund out as tax-free cash, but you've got to be at least 55. But the rest of the money is going to have an emergency tax applied to it at 45%. And then as your property, then to buy property with that money, each time you've got capital gains tax, you're going to have to declare all the income you earn from it. Whereas monies in a pension scheme is tax-free, grows tax-free, free of capital gains tax, free of income tax, until you actually start drawing an income from it. So let's not get too carried away with ourselves of buying one, doing the other, but rather than having one or two, why not have all three? Why not give yourself the best possible chance of making some money? I know going into a casino is not, going in and putting some money on black, red and zero on the roulette wheel. But that's money you can afford to burn. But in real life, very few of us would actually put all our money into one thing. So before you make those decisions, or if you're starting to look at what does my next phase of my life look like, i.e. retirement possibly, or I'm about to maybe consider setting up something for my later years, go back to my first fridge talk where I used the tailor's analogy. Measure twice, cut once. The only thing you're ever going to get on this video is an opinion, and it is only an opinion. I don't know your own personal circumstance, so I can't give you financial advice, not unless I see you and chat to you. But what you're going to get is that constant reminder to go and talk to an independent financial advisor. And obviously with that, I hope go and talk to me. I'm easily accessible in the Cambridgeshire area. I'll even travel down to London to see you. First meeting's always going to be free because I don't know I don't know who you are. You're getting an idea of what I'm all about. I'm some big bloke who can stand by his fridge, who classes that as the most important thing in a house. But I don't know who you are. I'd love an opportunity to have a coffee. So jump on to www.vsassociates.co.uk or go and follow me on Twitter. With my handle is @SmartSax, and I'm in LinkedIn as well. Facebook, got to be honest, me personally, Victor Sachs, purely friends and family, but there is a Facebook page called VS Associates. I hope to be chatting to you soon. Remember, everything's possible. You know, every asset class, property, business, investment, is all okay. And if my last analogy is the British summer, if you were going to put some money on the British summer and go and buy something that's associated with the British summer, would it be ice cream and sunscreen, or would it be ice cream and umbrellas? I'll leave that one with you. Take care. Till the next time.